But first, let's start out with the Gasparilla International Film Festival and one film from Fox Sports, Cuba, baseball's final frontier.
He decided to leave because that's what he wanted for his life. But right now, I wish he was here.
Everything comes with a cost. We as parents, we all sacrifice. We sacrifice everything.
Cuba, a country where the game that makes players rich in the United States is played for national pride and for the pure love of the sport. A new Fox Sports documentary screening at the Gasparilla International Film Festival explores this intertwined relationship between baseball and Cuba. And now I am joined by Rays baseball announcer Orestes Estrada, who is starring in the film, if you will, along with Dale Gordon from Film Tampa Bay. Good morning to the both of you. How are you?
Thank you, Natalie. Good for having us.
Okay, already I'm fascinated in our conversations before leading up to this interview right now. Take us back to why you wanted to be involved, or more importantly, how you got involved and leading up to your trip to make this documentary.
Well, I mean, firstly, having been Cuban born, it's a situation where, for me, there was a lot of, just emotion to this whole situation. So what happened was Fox LA decided to try to do a documentary. Obviously, the Rays were going to be going to Cuba, and I felt like I wanted to be a part of it, but I was unsure because of the reality that I still had issues with the country itself, the regime, the policies. But at the end, I decided to be a part of it. And in the end, I think Lauren Mandel and Laura Mickelson did a phenomenal job of depicting what's going on in Cuba, the true scenario there, the good and the bad and the ugly, and the complexity of players trying to get out under an embargo and trying to sign with a major league team. So MLB, Cuba, trying to kind of come together, and it was us trying to tell a story about what is going on and truly take a look at the behind the scenes.
And you used the phrase that you had issues before deciding to go to Cuba. This documentary dives into certain issues. And so there's definitely some, what's the word you want to say? I don't want to say butting heads, but you really dive into that.
Yeah, it really does. And when you see it, you'll see a depiction of almost two complete sides. We have an agent in Gus Dominguez, who is one side kind of saying what the atrocities and what the situations are on the Cuban side for and what they're doing. So the reality is that I think that it did a great job of explaining what the two sides are kind of debating and fighting over. And for me, I'm glad I ended up not actually going on the trip, believe it or not. I was a part of it, I narrated it, and I'm very blessed to have been a part of it. But the reality is it was probably better that I wait and I go hopefully to a free Cuba one day.
Well, I want to go ahead and bring in Dale right now as well. Dale, obviously getting to screen this at the Gasparilla International Film Festival. Have you seen it, and what was the impact that you were able to receive from watching this documentary?
Yeah, it was great. So I have seen it, and I was grateful that they allowed me to pre-see it before we show it. But anytime we're able, as a film commission, as a film festival, to share stories that take place here in Tampa and that there's heritage, and we always want to provide a platform. And so when Orestes told me about the project, I immediately said, why don't we get it in the festival, and that way we can bring in the community so they can also be educated and learn about this, because it's a very important subject.
And I would definitely want to take this time to the festival in general. This is just one of the films that we're able to screen there, and it's a long film festival. Second largest in Florida, I heard.
It's one of the top 5 in the state of Florida, quickly rising. It's in its 11th year now, and as film festivals go, if you pretty much make it past year 10, then you're doing good. So we're on our way and have some really great content. Last night was opening night with a great film, and then goes all the way through next Thursday the 9th. But this film has a very special spot on a Monday morning at the Improv at 10 a.m.
And Orestes, I want to take this time. It's, congratulations to you first, Dale. But it's kind of a congratulations to you in a way, from being a baseball player, and then you get to dive in to being a broadcaster and kind of reflect back. Now to be a part of a film that gets to reflect back on you growing up. It seems like everything's kind of come full circle for you.
It has. Being a Cuban exile and then getting the opportunity to come to this great country, Natalie, and my parents giving up everything so then I could have an opportunity to be successful. My brother graduated from University of Miami Law School, and you move on and you realize the greatness of this country and the greatness of the immigration of the challenges that comes with that. But still, I'm very thankful for it. I'm thankful for the film festival and for Dale, for pushing it forward. I think it'll be something that everybody's going to enjoy. I have a panel afterwards that are going to be with me, the likes of Ron Diaz, Charlie Miranda, District Council, and also a gentleman by the name of Simon Canassi, who's a businessman here. So try to pick a diversity of Cuban Americans from the area to talk about afterwards, a little question and answer.
Well, I can't not have you here and not ask, what do we expect this season from the Rays?
Well, what we're expecting is you to support the Rays.
Of course, so that's a given.
The Rays are excited about this season. Again, I'm also so proud of them, how well they represented themselves in Cuba, and that incredible historic trip that President Obama also. So I think the Rays this year much improved. Stay healthy, and I think we're gonna look at you.
I'll say, heck yeah, we'll go for it.
You look. I'll tell you what. If we do have an injury, I think Ms. Nat, what can you play? Are you an infielder?
I was gonna say, I think more on the broadcasting side of things. I don't want to see my baseball skills.
If I get a little sick, I may have to call you.
Now you're talking.
No, but we have an exciting team, and also Flex Packs. By all means, go to MLB.com or RaysBaseball.com. Got a lot of good tickets out there.
Well, again, thank you both so much for coming in talking about this film. There are the details if you want to check it out for yourself. Cuba baseball's final frontier. And coming up